Okay, so we are doing some keto refried beans, okay? I love me some refried beans, so when I went keto it was kind of a bummer, but I found this recipe off of an Instagram account that links it to another account, and yeah, so I'll try to find everything and link it all down below. This is not my recipe, this is something I found, and I'm going to try to recreate it, okay? Disclaimer. So you're going to use an eggplant and some bacon. First off, that's how we're gonna start. So it says take 4 pieces of bacon, and you're going to take your eggplant and you're going to peel it, I guess. I've never even ate an eggplant before, so here goes nothing. I'm just gonna, oh, that's what it looks like on the inside, huh? I mean, I don't even know. All right. Should it be easier to, oh, okay. All right, so let's peel this. We got it peeled. And I'm gonna take my bacon. I'm gonna put this off to the side. I'm gonna take my bacon. I just got some bacon at the grocery store that was on sale. And I'm gonna take some pieces out. And I'm gonna actually fry everything in my cast iron. So 1, 2, 3, that looks about 4 pieces or so. Is that 4? Well, that's 3. Let's just do 5 for good luck, because we a big fan of the pecan around here. All right. Just cut it in big chunks because they said we're gonna use a food processor for this. So I'm gonna cook everything in a cast iron, so I'm gonna start my cast iron right now. I'm gonna put that on medium heat so it gets warm. I wanted to cook this before Leo got home because if he's seen there was an eggplant in it, I don't think he would eat it. So we're gonna try to fool him. Okay, there's our bacon. And then I'm gonna cut the eggplant. Oh, that's weird. I've never, I guess I ate one of these before. So it says it's about 3 carbs per serving. I didn't actually see what the serving size was, but. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop everything into my cast iron. That isn't exactly warmed up yet. So I want to cook, so what the directions said is that you're going to want everything to cook down, and you actually are going to want to cook this eggplant for about 10 minutes or so in the with the bacon. And then once it's all cooked down and it's real soft, because we're going to food process it, you reserve the bacon grease because you're going to reuse it again. So we're going to go ahead, let this cook down, and then we'll see what we're doing besides that. The chorizo, or the refried beans is going to be a side. We're actually going to do tacos. We're going to do ground beef tacos tonight, guys. I was going to do a flank steak, but I couldn't find it on sale right now. So we're just going to do some ground beef. And if you guys have been with me a while, I do not use any packets of taco mix, because they have a ton of carbs. So be really careful with your powdered seasoning, okay, guys? I'm going to show you what I use. I use the Sazon by Goya. This is a really good seasoning. It's a multi-seasoning. You can put this in soups. I put it on ground beef. I can put it in my chicken. People put it in their rice. I mean, it really can just add, a little bit of something to everything. So I'm going to cook down my ground beef and then just add, this is 2.5 pounds, so I'll add about 5 packets of Sazon to the meat. I'm just going to cook it in a frying pan, and that's going to be our meat of choice. And yeah, so you could do low carb wraps. Such as I actually found these ones at the store for Leo. These are a little bit more carbs. These are the La Tortilla Factory. These are 6 net carbs or flour wraps. I'm going to use these for Leo, but I'm staying away from all of these wraps and stuff like that for a little bit, just trying to get really back to basic keto. So I'm going to try to do, I know you can do wraps with cheese, if you wanted to fry up some Chihuahua cheese and use that. That for me is too much. Like it makes me kind of nauseous. So I just eat it like over. I'm probably gonna make like a taco bowl with it. But for Leo, we'll do tacos with it, or like burritos. So all right, let's get to cooking the ground beef while this is cooking still. And then, like I said, I'm cooking it in my cast iron. Looking real good, smelling real good. This would be great for Taco Tuesday. So yeah, but we're gonna let this cook and then we'll do step 2 when we're done. All right, so I think this is about done. It wasn't that much like bacon grease though. I don't know, maybe I didn't get like a fattier cut of bacon or something. I don't know, but that's that. So we're gonna I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna scoop it into my food processor. So here we go. Okay, so we're gonna put it on my little, I wish I had a bigger one, but I don't. I've had this thing forever. Okay, so it just says add to the food processor until it's pureed. No freaking way. Look, it's gonna get steamy, but dude, that looks like legit like refried beans. Look at that. That's insane. I cannot believe that. Okay, we're gonna put it over here and just let it like sit there for a minute, and then we're gonna start on like the other stuff. Okay, so they asked for 1 jalapeno, so I'm gonna cut this up, and then I'm gonna cut up some green onion, and we're gonna toss it back in that pan. So let me go ahead and get this cut up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so right here I have a couple green onions. I use green onions a lot in the cooking. The recipe called for yellow onions, but Leo really doesn't like yellow onions, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't even got any. I forgot to pick those up. And a diced jalapeno, and I'm gonna put it back in the cast iron, and the cast iron still has the pecan grease. That's bacon, P.S. And I'm gonna cook that down, and then we're gonna start adding the spices, honey. All right, so I'm gonna start adding the seasoning here. Garlic, I love me some garlic. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna do 1 like heaping tablespoon of that. 1 tablespoon of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of cumin. So they're adding in the heat here, okay? These are the heavy hitters. They asked for fresh oregano, but all I had was dry. So we're gonna do 1 of those, 1 teaspoon of those. Just a dash of cayenne pepper. And then I'm gonna give it a couple grinds of pink Himalayan salt. It asked for like Celtic salt or something, but all right, so here we go. We're gonna mix it all up. All right, we're gonna start adding in this mixture. Okay, so it said to add a couple tablespoons of water as you go, just to thin it out. I've added about 3 tablespoons of water. That's what the instructions said, and just keep stirring it just to thin it out. And yeah, so I'm really liking the consistency. I like the color. Okay, so I just put it in this bowl, and guys, it actually has the same consistency as like a refried bean and everything. I am really excited for it. What I am going to add to the top of it is this queso fresco. You guys probably see me haul this in a recent video. I'm gonna take just a little chunk here, And then with this, you just go ahead and just crumble it over the top. Okay, so that is what it's looking like with the crumbly cheese on top. Like I said, they're saying about 3 carbs per serving. I'm gonna go ahead and plate up everything, and I'm gonna show you kind of what my bowl is looking like, okay? Okay, so here is mine. I have about 1.5 ounces of lettuce, about a 1/2 ounce of chopped up tomato. I have 4.5 ounces of the ground beef. I have 3 ounces of the refried bean mixture and about 1.5 tablespoons of sour cream. That's gonna be mine. Here's Rhea. Rhea's doing 4 ounces of ground beef. She's doing about 3 ounces of the refried beans and a little bit of lettuce. She doesn't like tomato and she doesn't like sour cream. Weird, I know. So yeah, it would be awesome if you guys can do avocado on the side of it, or guacamole, or whatever it is that you guys would want. But these refried beans are so freaking good. Rhea, come here and try these so you can tell them how it tastes. Recipe. So I'm gonna let my kid try because she's honest.
With the beans?
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Come on, tell them for real.
It's really good.
Does it taste like beans?
Yeah, it does.
Like the canned beans, or like the ones Grandma makes?
Yeah.
Are they spicy?
Yeah, but like they're not too spicy.
But how's the texture?
Like beans.
What if I were to tell somebody this was eggplant, would you think
That's eggplant?
Yeah. All right, so that is the refried beans. So can you try it? I won't put your face on there while you're eating. What do you think?
Pretty good.
The consistency?
Yeah.
Would you think that was eggplant?
No, I don't know.
Yeah?
It actually tastes like, it has the consistency of refried beef.
Yeah. All right, there you go. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and eat this dinner, honey. Yeah, I will link everything down below. Again, this is not my recipe. This is something I found on a keto account on Instagram, and I wanted to remake it because I had never seen somebody make this for anybody. So, and it was really simple. I think it only took me maybe about 1/2 hour to make. So especially if you like to do like the Taco Tuesdays, you could even do like a better meat substitute. I did the ground beef because like I said, nothing was on sale. But if you want to do like steak and stuff like that, it's really, really good. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna eat my dinner, and I will check you on the next one. Bye guys.